Postal here. So today we're gonna be starting a new video type. I've got a special guest with me here. This is my youngest son, Jude,
Hi.
and we're gonna take a look at some gameplay from a very long time ago. I didn't realize how long ago this game was until I saw the end screen. So this is the IL-40. This is a Tier 9 Soviet ground attacker. Or Dragon, yep. And so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this. Unlike any other game that I've had with my son, we're gonna be doing some different types of gameplay here. So do you know what this plane's used for, Jude?
It's ground attack and it does what it's doing right now and throws pebbles at
Yep. So this plane's really good at this kind of thing. Now it has to deal with planes, but not in the same way that you would in a fighter or a heavy fighter. You've got these huge rockets, these two big bombs on the bottom. And what I do is I use these guns. They're good at shooting at the ground. I use the guns to take out the targets that are what we call like soft targets, like easier to kill with guns. And then if I happen to have like a hard target, that's when I will either drop a bomb or drop rockets like this and hit those hard targets.
Is anti-air hard or is it soft?
Most of it's mixed. So you can look at the symbols that are on it. If it has like a square, that's going to be like a medium to hard target. If it has like a circle, or if it's a triangle or like that, see that house looking shape right in front of us? That's going to be a softer target. And I know from playing it that those two center sections are soft, and then the two side sections are going to be kind of medium targets. These right in front of us, you can see the big squares, so those are heavy ground targets. Drop in my bombs here because they do so much damage. And you can see we flipped the mining facility. And now we're reloading our rockets, we're reloading our bombs.
Why does it take longer for the rockets to reload?
Well, different planes have different reload times for different things. Bombs typically have a shorter reload time because you only get 1 or 2 bombs. Rockets, you've got like 8 rockets, so I assume that's why they take longer. Just a quantity thing. Some planes only have 1 bomb, might reload really quickly. It also matters the plane type. So see, these are circles, so they're tense. They're going to be easy to kill. So I'm just aiming guns at those. Ground attackers reload still quicker than like heavy fighters and things of that nature. Those could take like a couple minutes to reload, where my rockets and bombs on this might only take a minute and a half or so. And you'll notice at the top of the screen the capture bar fills up every time you take down a complete section. So just killing like a tent or killing these warehouse buildings won't necessarily help the capture circle at the top, but knocking out all of them in that section will. So sometimes I'll attack something that has just like one little building left because I know killing that one little building will add more to the capturing of the entire sector. See, these are taking a lot longer to kill with my guns, so I might toss a rocket to help. Yep. All right, so we've got that first garrison. We've got the mining facility. I know we talked about previously, like mining facilities get you so much more capture points than other sectors. Uh-oh, we're in a lot of trouble here. I'm trying to kill this guy. We've got. Oh man, that plane right there has some really hard-hitting cannons, and you can see it did a lot of damage to me. I don't know if I'm going to survive this. Trying to like turn in a weird manner so he's not really focused on me. He knocked out my engine, so I wasn't going to be able to turn too much, so that's why I was kind of angled down to keep my airspeed. But he's ignoring me, so now I'm going to go for the center.
So I
Okay.
Basically, if it goes to the plane you see from the side, you will see a rope attaching from the tail to like the head. And why is that?
You look at it from the side, you'll see the tail attached to the head.
Yeah, with the rope.
Oh, so the that's actually like a cable. I thought that's a good question. We're gonna have to look into that. So I think it's used for communication, like to help the radio. Like it's like an extension of the radio. Back in the day, you might not know this, but like on cars, the radio antenna to pick up radio was actually kind of like a 3-foot long metal rod of sorts to help pick up the radio stations. You know, that radio ability is so good that you don't need something like that. But this was, you know, back in the 1950s, and so, you know, to get every bit of radio help that you could get, I think that's what it was. But it actually had to look into it.
What are these weird like buildings that are like all wooden?
Oh shoot, we're gonna die here. So this here is like a port. It's supposed to be a command center. I don't know so like all these round buildings down here is what you're talking about?
No, like buildings.
Oh, okay, so that is a radio tower. Yeah, so that was a big mesh metal radio tower, radar, what it was. So it would send out signals so it could see airplanes coming in, so you would know that enemies trying to attack you before they're actually there. So that's the command center. So if you're able to take that over, you get the bombers that are coming in. See how we've got an arrow with the bombers coming towards the mining facility? We need to get this mining facility. It's imperative, because remember, a mining facility is basically worth like 2.5 sectors, because every like minute, I think it is, or minute and 40 seconds, I forget the exact time frame, to be honest. I'm not usually paying attention to teach others how to play it. But like every minute or...
That's the whole point of this YouTube channel.
Well, hopefully it's to be entertaining. But they've got this mining facility, so it's going to, you can see up at the top here, it's got like 16 seconds before it, what we call flips, and gives them bonus points. And so we want to try to get this captured from them as quickly as possible, so that way they don't get those bonus points. Fortunately, they've captured this mining facility, and we're not going to capture it back in time, it doesn't look like. But you see, like this hard section in front of me here. If we can hit that, we'll get some capture points. We can get this down here. I've got a bomb. We'll probably just drop a bomb on this, maybe. So yeah, we're just gonna drop a bomb. It'll work quicker. So these. Push this. Push. So I tend to go for this. The sections in front of me here are a little bit easier to kill. So I'll go for them rather than, and they're all clumped together, so it's easier to get a group of them knocked out. Oh, this mining facility is taking forever to flip.
Well.
Exactly. The fire-breathing dragon is not doing all of its fire-breathing work. We're down on total capture points. We need to get this flipped so we can turn this game around. Yeah, we're being harassed by a plane behind us. We still got bombers coming in helping us, but man, they're not helping us very quickly. No, there's some right above us. There we go, finally.
Oh, yeah, you did it.
Alright, but we're down on points, so we still need to keep capturing stuff. We can't just like sit on our butts and expect to win, even though we've got the mining facility and the command center. Oh, can I get this guy? Nope, he's turning away from me. So I'm using my rear gunner. The rear gunners can be really good, especially on some ground attackers. I need to get to a sector and help capture it. Yep, I saw this heavy fighter coming in. Silly guy. So maybe we're being harassed with so much stuff here, and unfortunately we're in a slow plane, so it's not like you can get to another sector very quickly. Come on. Alright, we need to get this garrison as quickly as possible. Almost out of boost. We need to get this. We need to get it. If we can help our bombers. Oh, there's only 2 more people up. See, this is like I like ground attackers, but like in this kind of situation, I'd rather be in a fighter or a heavy fighter because I could just go find those other two enemies that can't respawn and kill them and be done with the game. You know, if you kill all the enemies, you win the game too. I'm trying to get this garrison captured as quickly as possible. Drop a bomb here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. No!
That was 6 away. 6 away from victory.
Oh man, but it was a really good game, right? A lot of personal points. We got some good different awards. Thank you. I couldn't even think. Man, that was kind of intense at the end there. Got a specific to a ground attacker reward there. Did a whole lot of damage. Did just a lot of good work. Unfortunately, wasn't able to actually get the win out of that. Man, what could we have done better to get the win? I guess be better with our attacks on that mining facility, so we could have flipped the mining facility quicker. I wasn't, when I was going over them, those sections, I was leaving sections like partially completed. I could have been better with my guns. Efficiency, yes. Yeah. I could have been better with my ground attacking efficiency. Good job. I guess the last thing I could have done is I went towards that garrison, even though it was at full capture, because I was under the impression that with all my friendlies that were there and the bombers that were there, we could have gotten that quicker, and we didn't get it. I could have gone to the other garrison that was half captured and fully captured that. I thought my team would have fully captured it in the meantime, but it didn't work out. So maybe, anyway.
Or you could have scored 6 more points.
I could have just scored 6 more points. All of that would work. So, the cool thing about this battle is, it's actually the last battle that I had in the IL-40. And I was able to purchase the IL-40P. So this is the last battle in the Tier 9. I was actually able to purchase and get the IL-40P after this battle. Research it, purchase it, and get the Tier 10. And we can go ahead and see a battle in my Tier 10 plane and compare the two of them and see if there's any real differences and see if maybe we can get a win in the next battle. What do you say?
Score 6 extra more points next time.
Well, actually I want to score 7 more points, because if I just score 6, it'll just be a tie.
Okay, score 7. Or maybe just take away all their points and steal them first.
That would be best. Less exciting, but a better lock-in win for sure.
No, steal all their points. That would be exciting. You have to go on a heist.
That's right. Use my massive hacking skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like this plane quite a bit. It does a lot of good ground damage. It's flexible in what it can do versus the ground. It looks cool too. I mean, who doesn't like a dragon on their plane?
It would be really cool if the plane had flamethrowers at the front, so it looked like the dragon was breathing fire.
Yeah, it would. It would be very cool if it had a flamethrower.
But of course, it only has pew bullets.
These are pretty heavy-duty bullets. So these are 23mm cannons. So that's about an inch as far as the diameter of the bullets, and it's firing, hundreds every minute. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near the front of this. So here we go. This is the Tier 10. Let's go ahead and get this one purchased. And you want to see a battle with me out in the desert, seeing what we can do on this one?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Fast forward to a different timeline.
Let's do that. Alright, so this time we are in our Tier 10 IL-40P. Kind of looks the same from the back, doesn't it?
True. They're both Pinocchio.
Kinda, yeah. It just shoots out of his nose. So a lot of this plane is similar to the other plane. Same guns, same bombs, same rockets, I think, even. What you get with this plane from the Tier 9 is you get more hit points, so you can survive longer. And you get more speed. Actually, a noticeably good boost in speed. You're not going as fast as like some of the other ground attackers at this tier, but you're still going faster than you were before.
Cool.
So we're going to be doing a lot of the same tactics that we used at Tier 9, and so that's kind of nice of it. You'll see here we're aiming for the center, get those soft targets, aim a rocket here, aim a rocket here. You can tell obviously I've got much better at telling how to more effectively use my plane.
Yes.
I'm gonna drop a bomb here, I'm sure. Yeah, like I've got a pattern down for attacking garrisons and things of that nature. What's kind of cool about this map is it's nothing but garrisons if you look on the map. Oops, somebody's behind me. Yeah, I'm sure we'll look at the map shortly, but I can tell you it's all garrisons, which means there's no like military base, there's no mining facility, there's no like sneaky way to win this game. It's either have 3 out of the, or you know, more than the enemy team's garrisons, or kill all the enemies. Since I'm in a ground attack plane, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Garrison.
Garrisons for the win, yeah.
So basically, it's even unless, of course, someone has better planes than the other person.
Technically, yeah. Really, it's gonna come down to pilots in this kind of situation. So you could be in a worse plane, and if you're a better pilot, you can overcome the other enemy plane. So pilots are going to do better than planes, but if the pilots are even, then yeah, it's the planes. But so yeah, everything, we're going to assume everything's even. In fact, when I start a game, when I start playing the game, even to this point right now, because I haven't ran into any of the humans, my assumption is that the enemy humans are better pilots. I know at the end of the day, I'm better at this game than a decent amount of people, but I also know that I'm not better than everybody, and so my assumption is that I'm going to have to play as hard as I can. Don't crash! Oh my god! Alright. Sorry, that's what I mentally go through. I just verbalized my mental...
Don't crash!
That's about it, yeah. So yeah, so I'm always going to be paying attention to the top. See, they've got 3 garrisons, we've got 2 garrisons. Fired a couple rockets and then went directly to my rear gunner there to try to get whatever was shooting me to stop shooting me. I'm trying to angle myself to get them behind me. Alright, good, got the sector. So we're up 3-2. So this is going to be a pretty close one. You know, it's not one of those games where like you capture 4 of the sectors and you're just up 4-1 the whole game. We're up 3-2, but we're barely up 3-2, and this guy's just gonna tear my butt up. I'm angling up. Yes. So, what I did there was I was on my rear gunner. I've got a button on my mouse here. That I can angle up and angle down, even when I'm not looking forward. So that way I can kind of make sure that I'm angled away from where they're shooting, or angle myself so that I can get better shots on them. And that allowed me to avoid his shots and let him go past me so I could shoot him as he passed me.
Cool.
So it takes some finagling, but it's definitely saved me a handful of times. So we've got 3 of the 5 sectors, so we need to get to another sector, and we need to capture it. Have you ever heard of the ABCs of warplanes?
No, but I've heard ABCs of school.
Well, it's almost as important. You need to be, when you're in a ground attacker or a heavy fighter, especially those in a bomber, you need to ABC, and that's always be capturing or capping. So what that means is we can't just be sitting in a sector dilly-dallying around, kind of what I'm doing right now, unfortunately. There's a lot of planes that are here. They're about to capture this sector, so that's why I'm staying here, because I'm under the impression they're going to cap it, and then I can just turn around and capture it back. See, so they've captured it. So I'm hanging out here. I'm tactfully staying here. Using my rear gunner. You see how I'm pitching up? See, that guy he's that Batwing that I can't aim rockets on. I missed his rockets because I angled up. I knew where the cliffs were around me, so I knew to kind of like generally avoid crashing into a wall.
Okay.
And so that's why I was doing what I was doing there. So now we're here at the center. We need to capture this sector back. We need the ABC, right?
Yeah.
I guess we're just gonna drop a bomb here, it looks like. Alright, cool. Centers, get a rocket. Get this one. Soft target, hard target, rocket. There we go. And we're already down to half. We're just gonna drop a bomb here, probably. Oh! Indestructible radar tower! Oh my god. And now they're up 4 sectors to 1. Oh no. Oh man. So that's the problem with being in a plane that you know can carry a battle. And this plane can. I can totally be capturing all these sectors, doing all this stuff. Because if you screw up, or if you die, or if there's an enemy on the enemy team that's just really good at killing you, it can make it very difficult to overcome that. And we're in a lot of trouble here. We're down 4 sectors to 1, as you can see from the top.
Yeah.
We need to...
That situation.
No, this is going to take a lot for us to overcome. Luckily, this plane can do that. I just don't know if we're going to be able to do it. We can't die anymore, though. We just can't. If we die again, it takes so long to reload, and we're already down by so many points that if we die, we're basically going to fail the game. Yeah, the squall line obviously will completely, screw us up. But took a couple rockets over there. One of my rockets missed because I can't aim. Luckily, I was able to kill it with my guns. Also, the good thing about garrisons when you're in... Don't hit that radar tower. Good thing about garrisons is, there's a pattern to being able to kill them. There's like not any like crazy sections of the sector that need like...
Hey, tanks.
Yeah. It'd be cool if we could shoot them, huh? Or like, we could shoot them, but it'd be cool if it actually did something. Alright, we've got 2 more rockets. We need to use these... shoot, that's not gonna work, is it? Squall line's here. We definitely can't die now.
Every time I play this game, I am always good at the start, but the second squall line is over, I die.
Oh, that's not good.
Like, every time. I always die after squall line.
That stinks. I actually am pretty proud of my skill set after squall line. I tend like the switch flips in my head. There's a metal called the Kozadub. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's Russian. Goodness knows I can't pronounce Russian. That you get it's a special metal that you get for killing 5 aerial targets after the squall line. And I really like getting that one. So I get really extra competitive after the squall line. Anyway, we can't focus on that. I'm not in a plane that can easily attack air targets. However, this plane behind me has a really big fat cannon on it that can tear through my hit points. And luckily, I was able to get my rear gunner on him. I was able to avoid some shots. It doesn't matter though. We can't go kill him. We need to get this extra sector. We're up 3 sectors to 2, but we're down on capture points. We are in a lot of trouble here. We need to get these garrisons as quickly as possible. Now they're back up 3 to 2. We've got our bombs back though. Oh man, this is tense. I don't want to lose another battle. I don't want to do 2 freaking battles in a row where we lose. Right? Jaws music, please. Alright, so these are all soft targets, so we can just kill them with our guns. Come on. Hard targets. I'm just going to probably drop a bomb here, because a bomb should be able to get everything. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
If you even hit the bomb.
Pretty good with bombs. It did, but somebody died in our sector. Oh no. There's like nothing to kill over here.
No, there's not.
Oh, there we go.
It's a bot.
Come on, if we can get this. Alright, so we've got this sector. There's a... Oh, I accidentally hit a rocket. There's a plane behind us that's going to totally kill us here. If we don't kill him first. We've knocked out his engine. He's turned away. Come on, come on, come on, come
Destroy
on.
him.
We're up 3 sectors to 2, so we're gaining more capture points, but they're still above us on capture points. We need to get to the center here, and quick. We've got some boosts, so let's use our boost. We've got most of our rockets, most of our bombs. Go, go, go.
What's with you always going to the center?
Well, the center's a good spot to go. Well, in this situation, it's just the closer garrison, so let's go there. Center's not a bad place to go because from there you can determine, well, where do I need to go? Like, you can go anywhere, right? Whereas if I was in the top right-hand corner, and I had to go all the way to the bottom left-hand corner, it would just take so long to get there. Alright, we've got 4 sectors to 1. Okay, we're as good off as we can be. Oh goodness, this is going to be close.
Tense music.
It's the same exact situation. They only have 2 players left, but we can't kill them. Oh! We were able to pull it out. So, I've got my voiceover from the original game. Let's go ahead and listen to that now. Alright, so that is the 14th mission. We needed 3 turret kills, so I kind of had to play a little odd there, go out of my way to get those turret kills. in the beginning. I just wanted to make sure I took care of it. IL-40P, though, can do it pretty damn easily. 6 sectors captured, 88,000 ground damage, so nothing crazy over the top. 6 sectors capture those pretty nice. I mean, it's all garrisons, so they're relatively quick to flip and move on. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using the IL-40P for the next mission, probably. Hero of the Sky Badge is relatively, I don't know, nothing's easy to get a Hero of the Sky Badge, but you always want to, GAs in my opinion are pretty, can be the easiest to get it, especially if you're flipping sectors and things of that nature. So maybe we'll just continue our ride with the IL-40P here. Alright, so there was two ground attackers, IL-40 and IL-40P. How did you like it?
Well, one game was annoying because you lost
Yeah.
by 6 points, and that's really it. I did that.
That's all you remember is being annoyed?
From that game, yes.
Well, so for me,
other game, I liked it.
So for me, and we talked about it a little bit at the end of that other battle, is when I lose a battle, I try to make a mental note. Is there something I could have done to win it? And if I have that as my mentality, I feel like that's probably helped me to win. I win like 2 out of 3 battles. 66%, right? Which is above average. It's not the best by any means. But I think if I have that kind of mentality afterwards of trying to do better, that I will do better. If I just say, if I blame it on other things that are outside of my control, I'm never going to get better. So I try to blame it on, even if it's not my fault, I try to blame it on me. Because all I can do is make myself better. I can't make my teammates better. I can't make the enemy worse. But I can try to make myself better. And so I try to think of it from that mentality. What could I have done to do better? So honestly, that's a good perspective to have in this game, but any game and a lot of things in life in general. You only have control over your driving ability in a car. You can't make other people drive cars better, so try to make yourself a better driver, right? So does this seem like a type of plane you would like to fly in the future?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. I know World of Warplanes isn't your favorite, but I also know you like watching me play it, so.
Yeah.
So I thank you for hanging out with me today.
You're welcome.
And to everybody else, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. We're going to probably be doing this a couple more times at least, just some old gameplay that I might have sitting around recorded, whether it's just me going over it or me and my son hanging out and having some fun for sure. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.